Oh my god. It says
You
it's
doing
live.
it?
Is it live? Oh yeah, it is.
Is it? It is live.
I know, I get scared whenever I start an actual live stream because I don't know if it actually works or not. Oh man. They're gonna walk into a nice stream this time. They're gonna be like, what are they talking about?
Oh, let's hope so.
And also, I have nothing set up. This is why I like YouTube streams, is because I don't have anything ever set up. Everything is as awful as it
It's a
can
lot.
look.
It's a lot more forgiving than streaming on Twitch or, well, yeah, streaming on Twitch.
Screaming. I do live screaming.
I I bet you there is an audience for that.
Live, very, it's like screaming, but it's live.
Yeah, it's just screaming.
Of
It's that one
course.
VTuber, the green-haired one. I think
Mm.
she's a Japanese one. She screams all the time.
God, I wish that were me. Welcome to the live stream, chat. Today we're gonna watch thing. We're gonna watch the 6 anime super fans versus the 1 fake fan. And since I know everyone here is a weeb, we can pretty much identify them as quick as
We can
possible.
we can you could probably do it really quickly.
And I also have a special guest today that I didn't think we could net for the stream, but we did.
Yeah, it turns out uh I survived the Great Frost of 2020 in Texas.
Yeah, you guys did freeze over quite well. A lot of people in Texas were just without power. I know TK, the guy, he was without power for I think like maybe 2 days.
Oh,
And so
gross.
he hadn't had a warm meal and he hadn't like bathed at all because everything was just broke. It's incredible. I don't know how you
Like
guys have done it.
I know people were having to like boil snow and ice and stuff
Oh my
for their
god.
water. And like you would get like 15 minutes of power and then it'd turn off for 3 hours. And like people's pipes were busting, and the roads are bad. It's just like
That is a
I wasn't able
nightmare.
to get out of the house until like maybe the last part of it, which was when all the ice was melting.
Whoops, I actually messed everything up. It's all good. Don't worry. Get going.
Don't worry, we can survive through this.
You can. And I don't know if we're going to be able to survive through this. So here's the video. And to give everyone context, I have only watched a solid minute and a half of this video, I think, if even that. And
This is gonna be great.
I haven't looked at anything further. And of course, we'll do our regular pauses so that way we can go over the thing. It'll be great. And by the way, they throw in a lot of anime stuff at the beginning to let you know that they're a weeb.
This
So
is this is weebs. This
this
is
is
full of weebs.
this is weebs. Yeah, this is. Oh man, the cringe is actually gonna start hurting you, and I don't have my soundboard set up, so you just imagine with your brain of brains how loud you'd be screaming.
It's over 9,000!
You know we have to
Oh
throw in,
god.
yeah, the obligatory
We
over
gotta
nine,
throw in that old ass meme.
the over 9,000 really seals the deal on who's a weeb.
Oh
I,
god, that
but again, you know, Jubilee's doing fine. Okay,
second. Just Jubilee has never had any controversies.
imagine being a weeb couldn't be me. I agree. I'm not a weeb,
Couldn't be me.
but I do have PTSD from the Girls Frontline booth. That was
Oh no.
that's a story over another day.
I have PTSD from going to San Japan.
You know, I haven't went to another anime convention. I think after Anime Weekend Atlanta of 2019.
I kind of want to go to a an anime convention again, but at the same time I just get like Vietnam flashbacks
Oh yeah,
and I don't want to go back.
you know, yeah, I feel like some of the conventions I went to recently, they get very less.
Gross.
Yeah, well, that too. They get grosser and they get less stuff going on. but I guess
It's
that's
just
just
like, oh, you want to see your favorite English voice actor?
No, they called me an incel on Twitter.
What about your favorite cosplayer? You like cosplay, right, guys?
They also called me an incel. Amazing.
What about this artist?
They also called me an incel chud. It's a variation.
And a racist.
And they call me racist. That's every time now, and so it's almost like it takes away. Social media was almost a mistake. Have you ever watched Food Wars?
I don't want to talk about it.
I was gonna say
my husband has made me watch Food Wars. At first I was like, I hate this with every fiber of my being because it's like, why are they getting like so orgasmic over food? It's food.
I get the joke.
And it's like, I kind of I ended up liking it because they kind of stopped doing it after a while. It was like they still like orgasmed over the food, but not to the extent of like their clothes being all ripped off and stuff.
Fair enough.
But it's just like your average shonen anime, but with food.
Oh, you look at Hey I'm Turtle with the $100 super chat. It's a red super chat. It says A5 Food Wars is. You know, my experience with Food Wars is that I started watching it and then I kind of just got the joke. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I just never watched it again. But to be fair, there are shows where I just kind of watch the first episode and then I get caught up doing something else. Usually it's making videos or being angry at Twitter. And since we took at least one of those elements away, now I can focus on
now you can focus watching this again.
Exactly. Practically a VTuber. Please. Why is... Okay, you know what? Don't worry. We have that segment at the end. Don't worry. It's going to make a lot of sense.
We'll have that segment soon.
The VTuber thing. Don't worry.
How can you tell if someone is an anime superfan?
How many... You know what? I know they're going to answer this kind of. But how do you chat? And also, Josie, how do you know? How can you tell if someone is an anime super fan?
You can smell them.
True. Damn.
And they'll be wearing those hentai.
The Haigao sweaters and everything.
Yeah.
I
have a friend that wears that stuff in public, and I'm like, okay.
No matter where you go, anywhere, if you're going to a convention, you will see that guy, and it'll be just that guy.
It'll just be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have that particular smell of it'll still stink, but it's Axe body spray as well. Like just drenched in Axe body spray. Not the good Axe body spray, but like the Walmart brand version, the Great Value
Tag?
brand. Yeah, Tag.
I actually forgot that Tag was a thing until it just jogged my memory.
And then you'll have like the one person that wears like that's like a Vocaloid fanatic because they think Vocaloid is still popular.
Yep. Wait, he said when they bring their waifu pillows in public. You know, yeah. That one that's a good one. That's how you could tell. Wait. Sorry, the Great Value version of Axe, Hatchet. Wowee, thanks. That's why I just need to keep playing the video. This hurts.
Yeah.
But I do agree. That's a good joke. You should tweet that one because I can't tweet it. Otherwise, I would tweet it. Feels bad.
Through their knowledge of different anime series? Is it by their collection of figurines, posters, and plushies?
Dude, I see people with so much shit all over their room, and I just don't know how I don't.
Like, my room's always messy, but that's because I'm depressed all the time.
Oh, fair.
But I don't get how people, like, have tons and tons of figures. Like, I've seen YouTubers that are dedicated to like collecting figures and stuff, and like where do you get the money for this? Because some of these are like $500 to $600.
Dude, even when I was making bank, I still didn't want to spend that much money.
I'm like, I am not spending that much on plastic that could be easily broken.
Me being clumsy, I know I'd probably end up breaking them.
I have 5 cats. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh god, they're gonna knock over all of them.
They're like, oh, this is a pretty thing. Let me kill it.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, this thing's red. Let's just knock it over. And you come home and all your shit's just broken, feels bad every time. I have a dog.
Kagome and Inuyasha plush.
Oh man, I ship them so hard. Did you I know this is like a little off topic, but then again, this whole stream kind of is. So do you remember people were mad at is it the new one, the Yashahime one?
Yeah.
They were mad at like the one episode because Shishomaru had Rin, and then they were like, oh well, Shishomaru groomed Rin and made her have a child.
I like it.
Yeah,
Didn't he like literally at the very end of the fucking season leave her in a village? It was like, I'm out. You need to spend some time with some people. When you get hit 18, check me.
Yeah, DM me.
And that's what whistle because I'm a dog. And she did, and then that happened, so there was no grooming.
Well, Annie Twitter, the small little section of Annie Twitter said so. And we all know that they're very intelligent.
They're always right. They're very intelligent people.
Of course.
Maybe it's by how they dress or even if they cosplay.
Some of the cosplays I've seen are actually really good. You know, I might do an Anime Expo stream at some point. I know I talk about it all the time, like almost every stream. But at this point, I just need to get it out there. It's
like
fantastic.
some of the cosplays actually have like effort and stuff in them, but then you get like the Momokuns of the world.
Yep. Yeah, we do.
Never thought you'd hear that
I really didn't.
name again. She has a TikTok apparently, but everybody's like ragging on her because they remembered like what she did.
He does a lot of stuff, and at some point, sorry Chad, I'm going to ruin your mental image a little bit. I know that at some point she was selling like lewds, like not lewds but nudes of herself, and unfortunately I saw one of them and I yep, that's where we are. Why did you mention her? Listen,
I wanted to bring back PTSD for y'all, chat. I'm sorry.
It happens to everyone. Don't feel bad.
We brought together 7 anime superfans.
Okay, I want you to look at their faces. I'm gonna go ahead, and I think I've already kind of predetermined from like the minute that I actually saw this. I think it might be the Tsunade one.
It maybe it's the Tsunade one, but I'm also kind of betting that it's the other blonde one.
Oh, her in the corner.
I assume that's her.
Yeah, it is. Oh, don't worry. You're gonna end up hating her here in the next few seconds.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, she's not like bad. She's just you'll know exactly what I mean.
She just reminds me of when I was 17 and never want to be reminded of that.
Oh no, don't worry. It hits you real hard in the feels.
But one is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll win the cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the cash prize.
That's going to be pretty hard to do when you're surrounded by Weeb elitists. Let's be real.
Yeah. The extremely gatekeepers.
They are, this is going to be fun, chat.
They're gatekeepers, but not in the way that is, reasonable.
God, that gatekeeping thing kind of irritated me. The guy, the Black Sage D guy, and he took it in stride too.
If you're into Dragon Ball, and how did the whole Twitter post go?
Oh, he was like, "Oh well, normies, stay the fuck out. If all of your knowledge about anime comes from all of these shows that have a large fan base, like that doesn't make you not an anime fan."
That's just
okay. I know it was the most. I can't say it.
Get it. Anybody that starts the phrase with normies.
Oh yeah,
you've lost your argument.
Yeah, I kind of went through, so you can go ahead and clip this one, chat. I went through my Twitter before it got yeeted, obviously, and I was like, I'm looking at this dude's feed, and he uses pronouns in the bio as a weird gotcha for things, and I thought to myself, because I know I probably thought it, but I never knew if I tweeted it, and I looked through all of my tweets, and I have not said it ever one time, and I thought maybe NECRO 13 would have said, that's the problem right there, but it never popped up, so I didn't know what was happening. But again, I saw all of his tweets and I was like, I'm kind of glad that I got past that whole thing when you use SJWs in current year, which is already cringe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you get to know their names too.
Oh, her name is Katie. Katie with a C.
I don't have my soundboard. You know what? Next time I'll implement it, but chat, just know that there's a yell in there somewhere. Oh yeah, they do an anime opening for them. I actually forgot.
Anime opening.
God. I forgot. And they spell their names and then they put it in Japanese. Thanks.
Oh.
The video, listen, Jubilee has decent videos. This is the one that I found that hits a little close to home. God damn it.
Cat. Jennifer.
I like how his name is just Kurt. This is where they would have had the tournament segment, but
yeah,
but
the tournament
segment. But the virus got a hold of everything. This dude is actually a super fan. Look at all this weeb shit.
This dude is a weeb. No one hangs up stuff on One Piece unless they're really into One Piece.
Damn, that is actually facts. Okay, my money is on Homegirl right here.
You really think it's Zoodle?
Zoodle sounds just like you made it up to become a weeb.
Mm-hmm.
And because everybody else's name is pretty normal. They didn't go like, I don't know.
One's named Kat, one's named Katie, the other one's named Antoine. This one's named Zoodle.
Yeah, we had Kurt for we had fucking Kurt, but now we have Zoodle.
Zoodle's the odd woman out.
She is. Zoodle more like Booble? Could you do Booble? Booble? I guess Booble works.
Booba. Same.
This is like the most ego. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get fucking banned. I'm gonna get banned. I can't keep saying these things. But these are our host of people, obviously.
This is Odd Men Out.
Amazing.
Those editors really prided themselves on that.
Oh, of course. They thought, man, this is gonna be the most slapping anime shit ever. Yeah, this is where you insert the Kekken yell at, is pretty much all of this video. You know what? Wait, would it actually cost me any time to actually do that?
Oh no, look what he has on his wall besides the Luffy thing.
Yeah.
He has a little grape guy.
Yeah, he has. Oh, jeez.
All I know is that everybody hates him.
Hang on. You know what, chat? Hang on a second. You see this thing? This is the soundboard thing. I'm going to add that in. I'm going to add in this. I have to add it in now. Everybody's telling me at this point, and I think it would probably add just another element to it. So if you're wondering, there's a soundboard that I have. Or not set up really, but there's a soundboard, and it is a Kekken yell. The Kekken yell is exactly like what you think it sounds like. All right. So follow me here, chat. This is how it's going to work. We're going to watch this awful video. This is the super fan. He has to be. I'm thinking he is one.
I think he's a super fan.
That's my bet.
Sure, like the first question that's gonna get asked is, what's your favorite anime?
If you know obscure anime, that really helps.
You can't tell me your favorite underrated anime, that means you clearly haven't watched enough anime to...
Wait, underrated? Did she say underrated?
Underrated.
What's underrated? You know, it doesn't matter. I'm kind of looking into this like, are you... My money's still on her not being a real anime fan. I don't know. There's something that screams this to me.
be an anime superfan.
Like, I think I'm gonna talk about things that you had to watch.
Okay, this guy, he's a super fan. You see that? You see that badge
he's a
in the
super
back?
fan.
Look at the badge right there. Also, Kurt has this Dragon Ball swagger. I've never met, sorry chat if this offends you, I've never met a black person that's not into Dragon Ball, myself included.
He can't be Goku though.
He's an anime fan. He's a super fan. I would believe.
The show to know.
I think it's very hard to actually try and pretend you're an anime fan.
I'm just really excited to play this game and see how my...
She could possibly be the fake anime fan, but she has the Megumin swag, and you don't
she
just
has the Megumin.
you don't just cut your hair like that and wear the cosplay.
I'm gonna bet my money it's Antoine.
You think it's Antoine?
Like, I think it's Antoine because that's a little bit too obvious. Like, he looks like the regular like Dragon Ball like super fan, but I don't think he's that dedicated enough to. I think it might be him. I think he might be the false weeb or whatever.
The fake super fan. The fake fan of Animengo.
The false weeb.
Dude.
detective skills are.
I'm getting cookies right now.
This is Hang on, I got the clip.
Oh no, Katie. Katie. That voice, Katie.
I forgot she was next.
Hi,
Oh,
my name is Katie.
I'm so excited and I'm ready to do my best.
dude, everyone loves Katie. Come on.
Everybody loves me. I might send death threats to people, but you know, that's an issue of mine that I have. But my name is Katie.
She does look like she probably sits on Twitter and calls people very oh god, yeah. She probably calls everyone a turf or something. I don't know what the kids are using nowadays.
She doesn't know what a turf is. She just knows it from like Tumblr.
Actually,
she doesn't even look that old.
Now, my money would be on Katie being the fake fan, only because I don't know where this cosplay is from. For me,
I just assume that's like a regular like Lolita, like Fairy K stuff, but
maybe she talks like that because she thinks that that's how anime sounds.
I mean, she would be a really good like English VTuber. You know, she always shows her face.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was kind of going through a mental thing with that. I was like, yeah, that could be a thing.
Somebody must.
Help! I forgot that was at the end.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh.
All right, so round one is where they have the chat room. So obviously they all have to social distance, so they can't be in that box that you usually see them in. So they have to do this all over fake Discord. So fake Discord chat room, and they're going to get asked a question, and they have to speak amongst each other as they do. And they gotta kind of determine who they think it might be. This is just the first round, by the way. Oh, jeez.
Ooh, I cannot wait for this.
What is obscure anime?
What is an
that you
obscure?
love?
Ooh,
anime that
obscure.
you
Let's see
love?
how obscure can we get.
Shoujo goodness.
Kaiba. Kaiba doesn't have a lot of dialogue, which makes it special.
I don't
See, Jennifer knows her shit to know that Kaiba.
Jennifer knows her shit.
Yes. They do actually bring up a lot of
Cat would being the shoujo stuff out, so
yeah. And then
who enjoyed
the Mysterious Girlfriend X?
Yeah, that's not a lot of people know about that. They just Skelter Heaven.
Yeah, they do bring up. I think it's like in like the next couple of seconds. They do bring up one that I haven't even heard of, and if I haven't heard of it, then it is obscure because I've heard of almost everything.
I've never heard of Skelter Heaven because that's weird.
know. I love lots of animes.
Katakuri Circus.
I've not seen that one. I don't even know what the hell that is.
I've heard of it. I've heard of that, and apparently it's really good, but I haven't watched it. So
chat, we're getting a bunch of recommendations from the weebs. We should thank them.
Oh Lord, it's going so fast.
There's too many people talking at the same time.
Sword of the Stranger.
Banana fish. Oh yeah, he does bring up banana fish, and I'm like, people know what banana fish is.
People know what banana fish is, and people know what Sword of the Stranger is.
Zoodle obviously hasn't given an answer yet.
Let's see. Hold on. Maybe
Banana
she's,
fish is
she's
not
thinking.
really that obscure.
Banana fish is solid.
Alright, Kurt. Banana fish is solid. Hot take, least favorite anime.
Wow, she contributed a lot there. Wow.
So the first one, banana fish, is not my least fave.
Zoodle. Wait. So
Hot take, least favorite anime series, Naruto. Okay, he's the fake one because no black guy that likes anime would
Oh.
say that.
Yo, you know what? You're not wrong. It might be
I
Antoine.
think I think he's a false prophet.
Dude, you know what?
I think it's Antoine.
You know, I'm almost on Team Antoine, to be honest with you, because you're right. Almost everyone unanimously likes Naruto, especially if you're a super fan. Naruto's like way up there for people because they love Kishimoto's writing so much.
Anime.
Yeah. Someone said gravitation is an underrated anime.
If you know, you know.
Gravitation brings out some old memories that I want to put back in that closet.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you close the door and seal it nice and tight. Never seen Naruto. Here, let me break down Naruto for you. It's so easy. No, Naruto is I'm gonna be the best in the land. Becomes best in the land. The yen.
Okay, we're done.
Wait, there's enemies where they can move their heart around so that way they don't have to fight conventionally? What a twist! That's pretty much it.
Hot take, least favorite anime, Naruto. Do I have news for you, buddy?
They probably can't even fucking see you, Zoodle. Shut up.
Favorite? Okay, this is a real question. Favorite merch you own?
What's the favorite merch that anyone owns right now?
It would be like a shirt or a figure or maybe even a plushie.
I can probably name one I at least know of, and it is the pin set.
The pin set, yeah.
Because it's a princess principle. It's the one thing that I have, and everyone was like, "Oh, well, I guess it exists," and they didn't watch it, and I watched it, and I was like, "This show's actually a banger." And then I just bought the pin set. Anime Weekend Atlanta.
Anime merch you own.
I don't know.
Aha.
I don't know. I like too many.
Wait, if you go to conventions, what was the last convention you went to? I've been to Anime NYC, and it was a blast. Katsucon. Lol. Why is there a lol after this?
Who was that one? Was that Kate?
That's Jennifer. That's this
Oh,
one.
it's Jennifer.
Her forehead's kind of big. Now that I'm looking at it. Sorry, I'm not like trying to be mean. I'm just.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
I'm observing. I'm just observing, chat.
Crap.
Demon Slayer hoodie off Amazon.
Demon Slayer hoodie seems a little bit generic.
Salem.
Wait, oh boy, is that what we're going by?
Okay, she's the elitist. I think she's the elitist. Like, she's the one that's like, I own this, and it's from Japan, and guess what? I can afford it, and you can't. You have to buy the one from Amazon.
Hello, stupid poor people. Get more money to buy merch, idiot. What in the world?
Moon. Bottle opener.
I also don't see what Antoine's shirt is.
Oh yeah, you can't. It's Full Metal Alchemist, I think. Because I remember the transmutation circle. That's where my Weeb credit comes in. Sorry, chat, you can't really see it, but it's right there.
It's right there.
It's like you can barely see it. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I could be wrong, but it's Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know. Antoine is not really making the case for me, and they probably just threw that at him because they were like, what's the #1 show on my anime list? Weebs use that site, right? And they just threw him a shirt to wear. Sent him the shirt. Now, Gabriel, the guy here in the top left, I don't know about him because he looks too good to be an anime fan. A super fan. Maybe.
I don't know, man. He might just be into One Piece and like My Hero and
he's in the normie shit. Get him out.
the normie stuff.
I love Danganronpa.
Does anyone really like Danganronpa?
I don't. I tried to get into it.
Wait,
and
Jennifer
it was
said
popular.
this? Jennifer, stop.
Y'all, is this a Danganronpa class trial? You know, she has the plushie on her right now.
These are all
She
feds.
this is a fucking Danganronpa fed. Get her out of here.
She's definitely on Twitter telling you that your ship is problematic. I guarantee it.
Danganronpa.
You don't believe that one guy?
Oh my god. Zoodle is in Alabama. Okay, so I know that Zoodle lives in Alabama now because she said Comic-Con. I went to Comic-Con at the beginning of 2019. Wowee, that was a convention. And by a convention, I mean it was okay. Just know that there's a video out there of me there.
I think she's a weeb. I think she's a weeb because she specifically said Comic-Con.
But 2020, that didn't happen that year, I don't think. And if it did, wait, no, it did. It did happen.
It did happen because it might have been
early.
Yeah, it might have been before the pandemic hit.
Mm-hmm. She's lucky. I'm gonna fact check her.
That's a popular anime though, Kurt.
I really don't think it's current.
Body finna be discovered after this round.
A body finna be discovered after this round.
Can we stop with the Danganronpa?
Can we stop among
cringe?
You know what? Danganronpa has the same kind of feeling that Among Us did.
Yeah. Is it
like?
I'm sure someone is making that tweet right now.
Right now.
Jeez,
it's like.
I mean, it is. It's just Weeb Among Us. Among Us.
Yeah.
I don't know what the meme is anymore. I can't keep up. Body discovered. Among Us. This isn't a whole Among Us reference. Now I need to change the thumbnail.
I hope it's not me.
Where does everyone watch anime?
Wait, Anime Impulse is a dope new expo out near Los Angeles. Never heard of it. But
Never heard of it.
But I'm sure it's probably fun.
That sounds like some made up shit you would have to do, Antoine.
It probably does exist. I think I might have at some point like, yeah, that is a place. That is an event. But then I never looked into it because I was like, it's Anime Expo or nothing. And I never just looked it up. Anime Impulse? It is a real thing. So I looked it up.
Oh, it is a real thing.
She's too cute to be from Bama.
I mean,
listen, makeup does wonders, okay?
If you put a bag over her head, I'm sure she would be real cute.
Oh, Jesus. Demonetized. They're going to be like, this is bullying against our creators. And I'm going to be like, you know, guys, it's just
like,
fun.
It's not even on YouTube.
You know what?
My favorite item is a Sailor Moon poster because it was hand-drawn. And that sounds like a very Katie answer.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, but also, I don't know, man. This whole thing, they're all sus. I don't see any of them doing any fucking task over in the communications room, okay?
So we might get some illegal sites, we might get like Crunchyroll, Hulu, Netflix, so we're gonna see.
Wait. Oh, where does everyone watch anime? Okay, so Gabriel can't be. Maybe he is like an actual not super fan, but...
I don't think he's a super fan. I just think he thinks Crunchyroll is literally the only place you could find anime and watch anime.
Well, again, they probably can't say the illegal sites. To be fair, I'll give him this much. They probably are like, hey, we gotta have you like do this thing over again.
Yeah, we have to have you promote Crunchyroll for a good second.
Again, if I ever get sponsored by Crunchyroll, guys, 6 figures minimum. Literally.
Where does everyone watch anime? Where does everyone watch anime? Anywhere I don't have to pay.
I prefer Hulu.
Wait.
You know what? Zoodle's a real one.
Oh yeah.
Zoodle's a real one. Because that's the exact answer.
Damn.
I would say.
She's gonna make me change
Anywhere
up now.
I don't have to pay.
Wait, is saying the website going to get us in trouble? Okay. All right. This is a good... Gabriel asked a good question, but I feel like he knew. This is very calculated. Curious.
Yeah.
This question is rigged.
He's probably sponsored by Crunchyroll.
What if he's... You know what? He probably is an Anituber, if I had to guess. Maybe.
Not a good one, but, you know, he probably is.
He probably is.
These days, up until a few weeks ago, Kiss Anime.
Either Netflix or illegal sites. Kiss Anime.
Wait.
Oh! You said Kiss Anime. Yo.
Mostly Netflix these days, and well, up until a few weeks ago, Kiss Anime.
See.
Oh no, he has the cringe. Look, he has the cringe shirt. It's the one with Nina and the dog, and they're doing the.
No.
They're doing the fusions.
Yes,
bitch, I knew it.
So, I think he only said that because, whoever has that icon, Jennifer has that icon, probably said Kiss Anime, and Antoine was just jumped on it. Did Kiss Anime die?
It did. Oh yeah, I'm making a video. Shut up, chat. Don't tell anyone. I'm making a video about this one guy. I don't remember the name of this person, but I do have the video still saved. And they were like, oh well, the Japanese defeated those awful pirates, and I was like, you shouldn't be celebrating this, you know, something like that. I didn't watch it that long because I knew that it was pretty much going to be the same thing I've already heard a million times. But Kiss Anime, when he made the video, is when it died, because he was like, oh, they finally charged their asses, and I'm like, you, thanks for being a bootlicker, thank you.
Kiss Anime, R.I.P.
Kiss Anime, yeah.
Yo,
wait, oh jeez, I know where that thumbnail I think is from, but I don't care.
Oh
Kiss
no.
Anime, R.I.P. Okay,
Oh, no.
I am with chat.
Okay, round one's about to end.
Oh, everyone started saying R.I.P.
They're
Kiss
gonna
Anime.
vote somebody out.
I feel okay.
I feel like I didn't say enough.
Who should?
God, she's the worst. I just want her gone just anyways. Just get her, get her out
I
of
just
here.
want her voice gone.
Yeah, just if anyone gets eliminated, what if she
Bullying
is?
time.
What if it's all just a ploy? She's actually the fake anime fan, and that's why her like happy-go-lucky thing is to cover that up. I mean, they don't see each other; they just have to.
It could be.
It's a psyop.
Who should I vote for? Please.
Why is she?
Psyop.
Okay, yeah, she might be a fake one too. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. The Danganronpa thing is a little weird, because she's only referencing that.
I mean, Danganronpa fans are a little bit weird in general, so
Yeah.
that could, yeah, that could just be her being a Danganronpa fan.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm
this is
sure
hard.
somewhere in here they're gonna bring up Persona, and I'm gonna be really fucking mad.
Tell me.
Oh no, please not Persona.
I'm gonna vote Antoine out.
I'll vote for Katie. I'm sorry.
She's not sorry. She's definitely very aware that Katie
she's
posted
not sorry.
that.
I'm gonna be voting for Jennifer.
I'm gonna vote for Soodle. She was the last one to say rip Kiss Anime. When something as big to the anime community as Kiss Anime dies, like that's the way you react.
No, I'm sorry. I don't care about Kiss Anime because I've actually used it a total of 1 time.
I've used it a couple of times. I only used it like when I watched Panning Stalking and Kill la Kill, and that's about it.
Yeah, you go there for your like one thing, and you're like, oh, that was cool, but this website kind of trash though. Guess I'll torrent.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
watch on
The
legal
website
streaming
kind of gave me
services.
like 8. That website kind of gave me like 80 Chinese viruses that I don't need on my computer.
Society. I know. It's the modern day LimeWire. Sorry, I'm also kind of just out of it today.
I think I'm gonna go with Katie.
I'm going to vote for Katie.
Oh my god, they really don't like her.
God, they really hate Kate.
Well, sorry chat, hate to tell you, but this video is 15 minutes long, so we got to fill that with something. So obviously it's not Kate.
Sorry.
The person
Oh,
eliminated.
I'm sorry that we're
this
bullying
round
Katie out of the
is
competition.
Katie.
I knew it. Y'all agree with me?
Oh, jeez, the sweat thing just... Can we not, editor?
The editor really wanted to hype his editing. He really thought that was great.
I really just... I don't know where to go from here.
It's not me. I am an anime fan. I promise.
Well, yeah, obviously, because we got round 2. Anime Flex, whatever that means.
You will have 10 minutes to prove that you're an anime superfan by taking a photo of your anime-related possessions or collectibles.
Zoodle, you're in trouble. She hasn't showed anything.
I would be screwed because I don't have a lot of anime merch. Because I am poor.
You know, I feel that on a nice physical level. I do have anime stuff, but it's all like in like a tote in another box. But I don't know, Zoodle's kind of in trouble here. And also Jennifer didn't look like she had a lot of shit back there. I was kind of scoping it out, but neither does Kat. Kurt at least has something.
I think Kurt has some things, and Gabriel has some things.
I don't know about Antoine though. All you see is
I don't think Antoine has a lot of things. I think like he has like a roommate or something.
What if he just runs in there and is like, this is all mine? That's why we got the shirt from. Look how fresh this shirt is. This dude's not an anime fan. That shirt should at least be faded.
He just bought that shirt, or he got it from his friend. I'm after Antoine. Antoine is the liar here.
Listen, chat, we are very experienced weebs, okay? We know who the real not weeb is based off of our observations so far.
I already got it on my desktop.
You guys
wait, on your desktop? What does that fucking matter? They want whatever.
10 minutes.
He's got the lotion. He's got the.
Oh, maybe he has the picture already. Being antagonistic.
He has the picture already.
You know.
He's got the DVD Bible Black collector set.
You know, that's how we should be able to tell who has purchased hentai. If you don't have at least one hentai collectible somewhere in there, I have to start questioning your validity.
And the time starts now.
Okay, so
because I was like, what if I wore that for the recording?
We're gonna grab this nice Goku figure, because Goku a goat.
This is a Mario scrunchie, all included.
All Might is my favorite.
Oh,
so
no.
I'm just gonna cover this dude's face anyway because he's a trash character.
my table is a mess.
What?
Why is there a random toothbrush? Anime fans should understand this, that there's late nights of binging.
I have.
Wait, do people really stay up late nights and binge? I don't know. I haven't
I don't
done
know,
it.
man.
I've not done it.
I've
sure others
never
have.
done it. I've gone at a good, sleepy time, which is 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
Broke people would be screwed in this challenge because how are you gonna afford a $33 anime figure?
Of probably
on your
not
Walmart
even the
budget.
not even the one that you want either. Because let's remember, if you buy the cheap one, it's probably not the one that you want. You're just like, well, this is good enough. I know the struggle. Trust me, chat.
This. It's my panel badge because I was on a panel for Anime NYC. I think my.
I do have a panel badge from San Japan. I forgot where it was though, but it was around here somewhere. I could show that.
I'm not famous enough for that.
I'm a little worried because a lot of these things are like pretty mainstream, but that's just because the mainstream anime are what get like all the merch.
Yeah?
That's not. Yeah. Yes and no.
You know, we'll just let him run with it. Jennifer has a thing for us.
Put this picture.
Let's see what Jennifer has.
Oh no, Jennifer, you don't have anything.
Jennifer has the Monster Mizumi picture, and I can tell because of the colors. And I shouldn't be able to tell.
She's I don't know. She's acting pretty sus right now. I didn't see her at electrical.
It's an inside joke with my best friend Bridget. No one's gonna understand it, but it has anime on it.
I have a normal closet in my room, and then I have a second closet. And this closet...
Okay, she might be a real weeb. She has money to afford things in 2 closets. I don't know.
It is purely for cosplay stuff.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
She's real.
Yeah, she either makes this stuff herself or she has money to afford the good cosplay.
Yikes.
Time to take my photo now.
I should have this the other way around. So people...
Okay, what does this man have?
I should have this the other way around. Let's see. I see some... Is that some hunter at... That's Shaman King.
I think the other one is like Ragnarok or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ragnarok, and then Zoodle has...
Zoodle has like a lot of banana fish stuff. And she has like that one black butler guy, the one everyone is horny over.
I don't know anything about banana fish.
They're the Tsunade Pop Funko Pop thing.
You know,
and then
a lot of anime
there's,
fans do buy
like,
them.
some other stuff. Yeah.
Damn, maybe.
I mean, they're cheap.
Maybe Antoine is the
Zoodle's
fake.
legit.
Yeah.
I think Antoine's the fake because Shaman King is about to be relevant because it got a reboot, but
yeah, I might have to change
that's
it
like
up.
old Shaman King. So I think he's the liar.
Holy shit, she has a lot more shit than I
You
thought
gotta-
she did.
Yeah, she got a lot. I think she just is
Damn.
that a All Might pillow?
Yes.
That is an All Might pillow. There you go. She's the real one. She ain't fake.
Okay, so this is Kurt's gear. Kurt doesn't have a lot,
Kurt-
but he has a bag.
Oh,
and-
he's into Ava, which trash, but
Whoa,
he's got,
listen,
like,
you don't understand it, obviously.
Obviously, it's like it's
Go
like
outside
the
and
Citizen
touch
Kane
grass.
of anime.
Don't say that around certain parts of the internet, they'll find you. It's a psyop, I'm telling you.
So I think Kurt's legit.
Okay.
I think Kurt's legit. He doesn't have a lot, but it's enough. He has a panel badge. He has all that stuff. Zoodle has
put
a
out my
lot.
truth.
Oh,
Okay, that's
look
pretty
at that.
cool.
He has a Naruto shirt.
He's got a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure hat. Okay. a
No
Dragon
one
Ball
would
hat.
say Eva goat. Eva ain't goat.
You know, I'll tell you
I'm
after
gonna
stream.
finish
I'm
on
gonna
topic
I'm gonna
today.
get shit on if I do it.
If that's not from Spirited Away, I'm screwed.
I don't know, maybe like guys don't buy as
I
much
do
stuff,
like that
unless
poster,
it's all
though.
borrowed. I'm kidding.
Okay, so this is cat stuff. Oh boy, she used to be into Ruby. That's a red flag right there. But at least she has the other stuff though. I can point out a
Yeah,
couple.
she has the what is that one Demon Slayer character that has like a pink get up or whatever? And she's in a basket. I forget their
Nezuko?
names.
It's-
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's the one everyone likes, right? Now this picture could be the one that's like maybe she's not a super fan, if that's what the definition is, because this is just a lot of cosplay, but there's not too much of anything else.
Someone said sell so many clothes just to sell feet pics.
You know? Damn, that dude hit kind of different.
Oh damn.
She got that OnlyFans ready.
Sorry, I'm not an aesthetic queen, but the things in this picture made me poor for loving anime.
We all know the struggle of going broke at a convention. I spent collectively $2,000 at Anime Weekend Atlanta back in 2018. So, and I still had money left over. So, I don't get that. I think I even had money for all the things that I wanted at Anime Expo. I just stopped because I wanted to have money for when I got back home because I had to fly across the country. But I don't think I've ever really went broke at a convention. I don't know. Antoine's sending me some bad vibes right now.
I was almost broke at a convention, but that's because I'm bad with money.
You know,
but Antoine's he either not really good with money or I don't know. I don't trust Antoine.
No, I'm not showing off. That's like, so I think it was like I just got a bonus, which is why I was able to spend so much. But needless to say, I don't have that kind of money now. Now I can pretty much go to like San Francisco if I really want to buy more anime shit, because there's actually a lot of stores over that way that have it. But I don't buy a lot of weeb shit to begin with.
I think I'm gaining the trust of the people.
Oh my god, why did you out yourself like that, cat?
Don't help yourself, cat.
Nezuko-chan.
Nezuko-chan.
See, someone in that chat would
That is
say like,
definitely-
"Oh, Ruby's not a real anime."
You know, they tried. From the people that I've spoken to, Ruby used to be good between seasons 1 through 3, and then about 4 is where the drop off is, and then I think they're like on season 8 now, but they have like 10 people watching it.
I first watched it and I tried so hard to get into it, and I just couldn't. Like the trailers are what got to me because I thought it was gonna be like action packed and all that stuff at the very beginning, and I was just like bored because they started like at the school or whatever it was, and it was just I couldn't do it. I was like 4 episodes and I was bored.
Yeah, at least you got that far.
Anime flex.
This is definitely anime flex. Wow, I feel accepted.
Okay, this is Gabriel.
Okay,
stuff.
this is Gabriel's. A lot of oh, he got that Naruto like frog pouch thing, and he's got a Dio, that JoJo mask. Let's see. He's got Kogias, Akira.
He is. There's one right here. The little Pikachu that's of the Demon Slayer guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That right there is what seals the deal for me. So I'm pretty sure Gabriel's
You got
a
an Attack
super
on
fan.
Titan wallet.
Yeah, he's in there. He's definitely the guy that you see kind of like walking around. That's why he looks so good, is because he buys this poster of the JoJos with weird faces.
Oh my god. Right, we got Akira.
I'm here for these classics.
I don't think it's Gabriel anymore. He has my trust.
I don't care about the Mineta.
Dude, everyone's gotta love the Mineta body pillow.
Worst character. The rest.
Oh, okay, Kurt's definitely probably the.
Kurt.
I don't know. He's the one on Annie Twitter. He's on Annie Twitter. I know he is.
He's the one that subscribes specifically to Mother's Basement.
Oh yeah, oh my god, I bet you he is one of his fans too. Man, I really like Jeff these videos. Don't worry, chat. There's a whole different stream for that. Oh my god, we gotta at least gloss over it because people demand the content.
Rest I can respect though.
I love the frog.
I know this isn't anime, but I love the frog. Wait a second. This is the Naruto wallet. This is Naruto's like froggy wallet.
That's a Naruto wallet. She just outed herself.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Jennifer.
Uh-oh.
Maybe she doesn't like Naruto.
I mean, that's fair. I would never have put the two together, to be honest with you, so maybe Naruto's not her thing.
Maybe Naruto's not her thing. Obviously, Danganronpa's her thing.
The plot thickens.
This is anime. Oh, Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer.
Oh no.
Oh, Jennifer.
Gonna...
Why is he being so weird?
This is his friend shit. This is his friend stuff.
Yeah. No, this is
a little bit too organized. He probably told his friend to get all the stuff, like the Pikachu thing. See, I have a Pikachu backpack from like 1990 something.
Now, the only thing I will say is that either this is his friend's stuff or this is all of his stuff, because it does look used. It looks very used. The Hellsing manga looks used. The Digimon DVD here looks opened a bunch of times.
Like dang, this is when Tokyo Pop was still a thing.
Dude, like who loot crated this guy? Who gave a loot crate to him? That's what all this stuff is from.
Yeah.
There's the Full Metal Alchemist.
Too
soon!
It's too soon.
Bro.
Oh, that's the shirt he's wearing right now. Yeah.
Let's see, he had a.
So did he just
Pikachu.
take the shirt off and just put it there?
Yeah, he took it off for it. Okay, it looks a little bit more worn down here, but up top it's like not.
Shaman King, Ragnarok, Escaflowne.
Yo, Shaman King is getting an adaptation. It did before. It's getting a new one, Kurt.
Yep.
Sure.
Oh, wow.
I love that Shaman Kings though.
So me and Gabriel.
Wait, excuse me?
We're gonna vibe on the
Shaman
classics.
King?
Me and
He's one of those weird people that says it wrong.
Yeah, he's the real anime fan.
Antoni, we would vibe together. I can vibe well with Antoni.
But why doesn't he?
Is it Antoni? Have we been saying his name wrong the whole time?
He says it, Antoni.
Have we been
Have we been saying it wrong? I thought it's Antoine.
Oh, you know.
Antoni?
Antoni? I don't know.
Antoni, like Anthony? Like what? Okay,
Now we're just looking
Oh,
foolish. Damn it.
I'm just gonna call him Antoine. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, at this point, it's Antoine. Listen, they're not gonna find us, and if they do, then I'm
No
sorry.
one spells Antony like that.
Antony.
Do you have any like new stuff?
Everything's cool, and then they bring in one thing to bring it down. What is up?
If y'all don't
Wait, are we really doing this joke? It's okay. Fine. Let's get through the cringe. This is what we're here for.
know the Edward he's talking about, it's okay. You don't have to know.
It's okay. You don't have to know about this obvious joke that we made
Oh.
over 10 years ago. Amazing.
Oh, let's see what she has.
Jennifer.
Most of this is like video game stuff. She has like a Danganronpa stuff. She has ReZero. She's got like a bunch of Pokemon stuff, Kirby stuff. A lot of it's like video games, but it's still like anime stuff, I guess.
This is kind of sus. And also Yoshi's there. Yeah, fucking everyone here is fake. Yeah, we should just throw them all out. They're not real. They're not real people.
The Danganronpa.
Okay, she got some plushies. Ooh, okay.
I trust them.
Yeah! Some of this isn't anime though. These are just
Oh man, I'm suspicious of Jennifer now.
Damn, Zoodle's out here. Maybe I judged her wrong. See, look, it was just the Tsunade's
Maybe.
get up, and then I saw the suitcase back there, and I was like, man.
It's just like a little bit too obvious. So let's see.
Jennifer's trying to do the fucking the long con right here. You can see it in her face.
I feel like everyone's gonna react and be like, it's not enough.
Did you play Danganronpa?
Did you play Danganronpa? Listen, no one that likes Danganronpa has played Danganronpa.
I tried to play a Danganronpa game once, and I got bored. I tried to watch the anime, and I got bored.
People do be watching the anime. Oh yeah, that's right. There is a clip that they dubbed over. This is important for the next video. They dubbed it over. Like, are you embarrassed that people won't accept you because you're a gamer? Yes. Thank you for writing that line in there. I appreciate it.
The anime.
For sure better than the show. Oh my god.
I have had the Pikachu clock for many years.
he's mine now. I'm stealing the Pikachu clock.
Oh yeah, the Pikachu clock. That's old as hell.
Zoodles.
She's got a lot of banana fish stuff.
She's a Fujoshi. This is so sad. She's definitely.
She's into yaoi stuff because why would the black butler thing be there?
Yeah.
Because you remember back in those days, like a bunch of Fujoshis were like into black butler, and it got to the point where it was really gross.
Jay just says, "I can save her." At this point, I don't know. I think I might need to be saved from her, but also she's
Like,
an anime super fan.
I know damn well she got a whole closet case that she has not shown, full of Shotokan.
Yeah.
I bet you 10 to 1.
Oh yeah, she was like, "Oh yeah, you can't have any of this." So here's the safe for work stuff, and all of it's just fucking.
It's just hides all the J-list Shotokan dojins in her closet.
Mm-hmm. I believe it. There's no doubt.
Hella banana fish.
Oh, the Funko Pops.
I love the plushies.
Shooter. I'm crying.
Shorter. Shooter.
Is that a body pillow or a regular pillow?
Is that a body pillow or regular pillow? Okay, I think Kurt is a weeb.
Don't be surprised.
I think Kurt's a weeb for asking if it was a body pillow or a regular pillow. What do you think, Kurt? What do you think you saw?
If your body pillow is missing tonight.
Hey now. That's a threat.
Everything came out strong, and that's why I'm concerned.
And Tony's collection.
Antony? Is it actually Antony? Or we just...
I don't think it's Antony.
I don't think so either. It's
because no one has said like his name yet. I think it's Antoine.
Nah, I'm a little concerned.
I love it.
Antoine had good stuff.
Look at, she said Antoine, so it is Antoine. He
said Antoine. He's saying Shaman King and Tony.
Yeah, he's a real weeb then. That's my that's what I can pin on him for that at least.
But it was all like anime from like 10 years ago, so that's why I'm like a little suspicious.
Wait, so anime from 10 years ago can't make you a super fan though? If you know the basics, then you can be a super fan, whatever.
Right now, I have to go with Cat. They could just be a cosplayer, not necessarily like a real anime fan.
Cat's closet.
Damn. The elitism in this.
I'm so sorry, Antoine. I'm gonna vote for you, but I'm voting for you because I feel like you're voting for me.
Actually, a little suspicious of Jennifer based on the picture. So
her merch is very little. It's more of games than anime. I'm sorry, Jennifer.
I am most suspicious of Jennifer. I gotta vote for Jennifer. I gotta
Man,
trust my
Jennifer
heart.
gonna get the cut.
She, you know, Jennifer didn't make the strongest impression, and she made a better one than Kat. But she's next
Yeah.
if she fucks around on this next round. Facts.
Yeah.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
Oh, Jesus.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Yeah, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Get it, weebs? Did they just fucking pay this dude? He's a Fed. That's
he's sponsored by Crunchyroll.
He's definitely sponsored by Crunchyroll. There's no way that he just that's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. All right.
It's
Votes
like
are in,
you
and
would
the
be beat up.
person eliminated this round is Jennifer.
Wow, they're throwing it all in here, aren't they?
They're throwing the fist of the North Star. Like, you know, that's anime, guys.
Good luck, everyone. I'll be playing Fire Emblem Fates Revelation.
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay. Okay. I might have to dip out on this. I can't.
Don't worry, the pain doesn't end here. We're at story time. Look at now they have to tell their weeb stories.
Oh boy.
And if you aren't a weeb, listen, everybody has a weeb story. We sat here for like 15 minutes before we started stream and we were going back and forth. And now here's the time.
Hey everybody, nice to meet you guys. Kurt! I knew it! Okay, sorry.
Oh no! What does that mean? Antoine, you can't say that!
Antoine, you can't say that! You can't say that you knew!
Kurt, I knew! What, you knew what, Antoine?
You knew what, Antoine?
Uh-oh.
I really hope Gabriel
Oh no, they
says,
cut
like,
it
Anthony.
out!
I really hope Gabriel says Antoine's name, Anthony, in front of his face. I want to see his reaction.
Oh my god. I'm just okay. I have to go back. I don't like going back on these videos, but that part fucking it legit got me when he said,
Hey everybody, nice to meet you guys. Kurt, I knew it. Okay, sorry.
I knew it. Kurt's like,
what you talking about?
he's a
Lewis?
deer. He's a deer in headlights. He's like, what the
He's
fuck?
like, what? He's like, what do you mean you knew? You knew what?
Just Antoine, just call him a brother and get on with it, okay? Thanks.
Each person will get 30 seconds to tell everyone a story about an experience you had related to anime.
This is when I went to ACON in Fort Worth, Texas. If you guys haven't been there, it's kind of like
Fort Worth, Texas. That's Dallas. Fuck Dallas.
Yeah, that's around Dallas area.
Yeah, I don't like Dallas.
Cowboy City. And so none of my friends cosplayed at all, and we went to go get dinner, and because I was
That's because
forced
it's too
to-
hot. It is literally too hot to cosplay. I would love to, but it is too hot. I'm not sweating in that. And Japan was deep in the August heat. I ain't doing that.
Listen, I don't like Dallas because every time I have driven through Dallas, like on my trips across the country, back and forth, it has always, without fail, been the worst experience I've ever had.
Oh, it's a horrible driving experience.
You guys have like the most construction out of any city I've ever been to.
And it's still being in construction today.
You guys are just, you're batshit insane.
To stay far away from the con center, so we went to get breakfast at this like old-timey diner, and I was the only one in cosplay, and I was just surrounded by like grandmas and grandpas who had like no idea why this weirdo girl was dressed up like so out of place. And I think that was like probably one of my most
she was in her
embarrassing stories
Megumi
that's kind of related to like a Connor anime.
cosplay.
Whatever, just like live your life.
I was actually
If she was dressed up, I don't think people would really care. To be honest.
She would probably get the occasional stare from like a little kid, but other than that, a lot of people in Dallas would not care.
Yeah, if she's been to conventions, then she knows like people are going to look at her, especially in Megumin cosplay. Have you seen the people on Twitter? They love that.
actually introduced
They
to anime by
love
my
Megumin.
parents. They didn't know it was that though. My dad showed me Speed Racer because he grew up watching that, and then I didn't know it was anime. He didn't know it was anime. I watched it, and then I was like, "Yo, this is cool." They talk a little funny, but it's cool. And over time, I started to learn about it, and I really enjoyed it. Got into proper with Fullmetal Alchemist. I feel like a lot of people, and then Dragon Ball Z, and then Shonen trash.
What's wrong with Shonen?
Then I like.
Oh, great. Gabriel probably subs to For Neverworld. God, it's like he's now a recurring character this season. We have to bring up For Neverworld like in every stream. Okay.
Right.
It just keeps happening.
So much for being a part of my
I think
career.
Kurt
mean,
is
videos-
legit because Speed Racer, it would be something like a boomer would show like to their kids, like, "Hey, I watched that. Is this anime mangoos you're talking about?"
My first anime ever was Little Nemo. That was the first one I ever saw, and I had it on cassette, and I'd play it all the time. And I think that probably in that movie, if you know the scene, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure it awakened something, a fetish of sorts. You'll see it when you get in there because it's when like the darkness, when the one kid, he's like, "Oh my god, like I shouldn't be helping you, but I got this giant key. Let's open the door." And then when they open the door, like the darkness thing starts like coming out, and then it's like starts grabbing up people, but it's like tentacles. Listen, you're really not gonna catch me in 4K.
That tentacle fetish.
I think it did. And you don't really think anything of it, but when you dig down deep into your brain, that's probably where it came from.
It's about the time I talk about all the time. I mess with it and I yield my time.
I'm normally a very shy person, and I'm not that social at that. But
I'm not that social because you're a Fujoshi. Listen, we all know what it's about.
Yeah.
I have this friend who
we know how you do.
Oh boy. Oh great.
I wanna know what she cosplayed in this anime. I bet you it was that one like teacher.
And we make like public target TikTok videos, and if you've seen them, you probably have.
Oh no.
Oh,
she makes TikToks. She's definitely.
She probably. Yeah, she's probably real.
God bless.
They always blow up for some
Like
reason.
going to TikTok as a character. That's cringe, but that also says you're a weeb.
Yeah, listen, the more cringe that you are, the more believable you are as to be a super fan.
Yeah.
Damn, I already judged her based off of the non-existent things in the background. But I don't know.
Whole...
She's in Alabama. She's doing fine, okay, guys?
He actually got me out of my shell in cosplaying in public. Yep. Either way, it got me out of my shell, and so now here I am talking to a lot of people.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, and I also got into anime. Oh, okay, because of South Park.
Wait, well, fine.
For me, it's Anime Expo I went to about 2 years ago, and one of my favorites is Samurai Champloo, and I like Gene because I think Gene is completely underrated. Mugen gets all the
Underrated?
Excuse me?
Does he not know?
Did he just say?
He said
Did he
was
just
underrated.
say Jin was underrated?
Yeah, he said Jin was underrated.
That's cap.
That's
cap, and
this
you know
is
it.
a cap, Your Honor. This man's capping.
attention, and I went as him, right? So when I went to the convention,
No
everybody
one would
kept coming up to
say
me.
that Gene is underrated.
He's like
he gets the same amount of attention as Mugen.
Absolutely. There's like one of my favorite episodes of Samurai Champloo is when they go to I think it's like called War of the Words, where they go to like this old village, and Gene is looking for his sensei, and like all these thugs have pretty much taken over like the old dojo and stuff like that. And all the meanwhile, Mugen is trying to learn how to like read and write because he's illiterate. It's a really good episode, but it essentially just ends in like a tag war, and it's a fun episode. It's a good one. I think that you should watch it.
I need to rewatch it because I miss watching
Samurai,
it.
but like with the Yasuke look. I don't know if you guys know Yasuke, but he's the black samurai who was in Japan, and most of the convention I had to like.
Oh boy, they really want me to make the joke again. I can't do that to myself twice.
Don't.
But I had the long hair, so I thought that would work, and I had it tied back and everything, so I thought it would have been fine. But, Gene for life though. He's my husband though. I don't know. Antoine is camping really hard right now. Everyone else has like a pretty believable story.
Yeah, I think he's lying.
I can't wait for the conclusion.
I totally relate to the getting mixed up with cosplays at convention because I cosplay Shorter. He always gets mistaken for Mineta somehow, and I'm like,
because they both have purple hairs.
Because they both have purple hair, and their characters.
Oh no, the editor's doing the thing again. Damn
it!
People really be disrespecting Mineta.
Oh, yo, chill.
So like we're gonna have a fight right now.
Kurt, he didn't even flame her that hard. Shut up. I'm sorry. Now I'm almost heavily invested in this trash TV.
So me and my friends were at a bowling alley, and then two of my friends got to the side of me, and like I held out the ball like a Razor Shuriken from Naruto. And
oh, that's
See, there's no doubt that he's the real one.
He's the real super fan, but like, oh, that was cringy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Started, like, throwing, like,
The bowling alley?
in there, and I started,
The
like,
sacred
screaming,
ground
like,
of
super
bowling
loud in the
alley?
bowling alley, and then I sent the ball. And it would have been super cringy if it wasn't for the fact that I got a strike.
No, it was still cringy. It doesn't
It's
make it
still
any less
cringy.
cringy.
It's still cringy.
And they didn't do it for any other reason than just to do it.
And it's like the best strike of my life. Like, I will never try it again, because if I do, it will just soil its memory. I saved it. The video will never leave my phone.
Oh, that means never leave my phone. Literally is on TikTok. Is that what he means? It's never gonna leave my phone. Literally on TikTok. I
posted it online. Went kind of viral. That's how it is.
That round felt the best because I feel like we all vibed with each other.
I just resonated with the stories, like with Antoine. Like, yo, I think he gets me.
Zoodle, say.
Why are they trying to do this weird like brother
thing? Why are
thing?
you saying that? It's because y'all both.
Like, why is he doing that? I don't know. He's like, oh man, I felt that. Like,
I felt that. It's like, who believes that story? That. Okay.
If not one of them says brother at the end of this, I'm gonna be very angry. That's my statement.
Safe for sure.
I'm gonna vote for Kurt just because I need a vote for someone.
If I had to get someone out, I'd say Gabriel.
Wait, how are you vote for Gabriel? He's literally the most weeb out of everyone.
I think it's Antoine.
He doesn't. You know what? Let's see who Antoine votes for. This is the real test.
Yeah.
I think it's Kat this time.
Okay, it's because he doesn't want to vote for Kurt because they brothers. Okay, I got it.
I think because there's so few of us left, anyone who gets like 2 votes is like gone.
I'm gonna choose Gabriel just because he said Shorter couldn't compare to Mineta and don't diss Mineta like that. I'm coming for you, but you should already know I was coming for you.
And
what?
I mean, she's only coming for him because he likes Mineta.
I mean,
not because he's a fake fan or whatever.
Person eliminated this round is Gabriel.
No.
It was the Mineta comment.
No, you were.
I stand by what I said. Mineta is a king among kings, and there's nothing that can take that away from him.
Oh boy, that's. This isn't the Yon you think it is, buddy. Oh, jeez.
If everyone
feels
confident that you already caught them all, you can end the game now. Give me a thumbs up if you want to continue the game, or a thumbs down if you think you caught them all and want to end the game.
Down.
I'm down for stop, right?
Well,
okay. If it's one of y'all, I'm gonna be livid. I swear.
Oh boy.
I think it's Anton. I think it's Anton.
All right.
Anton's not believable to me. Let's see.
I can't run a poll, but who do you think it is, chat? Out of these 4 fine individuals, which one, or do you think that they got the mole? Do you think they got them? And if they didn't, who out of these 4 is it? Because I have no fucking idea. You think Kat is? You think she's the mole? You know, Kat's story is believable. Antoine, he's on very thin ice.
Antoine is faker than fake.
All of them are fake except Kat. Oh, okay. Let's see. Antoine is the mole. Zoodle is most sus. Nah, Zoodle's just a Fujoshi. I mean, Anthony.
Zoodle's just a full-on Fujoshi, and Kat is a cosplayer. Kurt goes for, I guess, normie shit.
Here's the thing,
Antoine
chat.
doesn't go for any of it.
Yeah, chat. Here's the thing. Whoever wins, we all lose because we still have to go to conventions with these people. Think about that for a second. Whoa.
If it's green, you guys
We gotta
win.
go to
Oh, I
conventions.
do it like that, yo.
If the box is red, the mole is still in the game and you guys lost. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh no!
Oh no! Let's
It was not me. I promise I'm not the mole.
Oh boy.
Let's see the reveal.
This is it, guys. We made it all the way
The
here.
real class trial.
We're gonna have the mole reveal him or herself. 3, 2, 1.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Oh my god, you were right. It was Antoine. Listen, Antoine didn't have shit. See, I got converted from Zoodle over to Antoine because there's something unbelievable about his stories and the shit.
It's like, who?
Listen, Kurt got played like a goddamn fiddle. Look at the face of a broken
Kurt got
man.
played.
By
That
his
was the
own
face
brother.
of a
By
man
his
that-
brother from another mother. God damn it. They ruined their broship. Antoine, you're dead to him.
Kurt is hurt.
He is. Kurt's experiencing.
I knew it was Antoine.
Gabriel's like, he's gonna get so much money to buy shit. Just the freeze frame that we're on. Zoodle's like, what?
Y'all wasted your vote on Gabriel.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jennifer. I thought you were the mole.
Listen, no one wears that Full Metal Alchemist shirt. And again, that stuff was kind of used, but it was also old. But his story about the Anime Expo thing that happened 2 years ago, those things weren't relevant.
It sounded, yeah.
Like, let's be real. They're not relevant. You don't bring those up unless someone brings it up to you.
I'm glad they muted Katie, says Jay.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I don't want to think about it.
I am a geek, but I'm just not an anime geek. I like Harry Potter, Star Wars.
Oh, boy. He's busting out all of them today.
He's busting out all the...
Kurt is hurt. I feel his pain.
Big for me. I also like Game of Thrones. I do like some anime, and I'm very, very much in love with Avatar: The Last Airbender. But
That's not anime. I'm gonna fight you guys.
That's not an anime.
Listen, I'm gonna fight all of you. You know what? That's a video coming up this year. Get ready for it, chat.
that isn't actually considered anime.
It's not.
I've only watched Samurai Champloo, Bebop, most of Miyazaki, and that's pretty much it.
Yo, whose shirt is that, dog?
Oh, this shirt.
Whose shirt is that, bro?
This shirt belongs to my friend Devin White.
It's his friend. We were right. Holy shit!
Right.
I can't believe this. The betrayal. You see it on his face.
Kurt is hurt. He's like, never talk to me again.
The shirt looks fucking new. There's no way.
The shirt, he looks like he just got that shit at Hot Topic.
Bro. Okay, listen. Out of everyone that's shocked, you can tell Kurt is the most overreactive.
Kurt is hurt because he thought he got a connection with him.
Yeah,
he had a
he thought that was his brother in the same struggle. Trust me, I know the feel.
No, he got stabbed in the back. Antoine likes Harry Potter, Star Wars, Star Trek. He ain't no anime fan.
This hurts. Kurt is hurt. Hashtag Kurt is hurt.
Hashtag Kurt is hurt.
You did your homework. Good job.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Also,
Can we wait? Can we all be friends? Can we all like make a Discord together or something?
Oh no! Don't do that, Jennifer. Shut up. Shut up, Jennifer.
Don't do that. Because I assure you, 10-1, y'all will not talk to each other after this.
Stop this black violence. Yeah, listen. Antoine obviously didn't want to vote for the brother, so he had to vote for someone else. And who else to throw it on than Gabriel?
It's always the Hispanics that are
the most oppressed race in anime. I'll stand by that.
We are the most oppressed race in anime.
Listen, you guys barely got Saint Seiya. Jennifer really wants to out someone for being she wants to out them for being like homophobic or something on Discord. She's gonna start leaking DMs and feet pics.
Jennifer has already outed people as we speak. She's already making like, oh, he was transphobic and Katie was racist and Kat was a white supremacist, even though she's Asian.
Oh man, sorry, I can't get over this. I'm gonna think about this for the rest of the week. Antoine set Kurt up. He stopped his fucking hustle. Are you kidding me? He tried. He tried his best to not vote on Kurt, and then Kurt didn't even vote for Antoine. We knew. Listen, chat, we knew. And then there's a lot of layers to this.
Yeah, everyone but Antoine.
And Antoine, you can come too, I guess.
I guess. God bless. That was exactly the right amount of cringe I thought that we would have had, but that's the video. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Chat, there's nothing else really that can top the rest of this week. I know it's only Monday and everyone has work tomorrow, but holy shit. What a great stream. Oh my god. Wait, they knew Katie wasn't it. They just weren't vibing with her.
They already knew that Katie was annoying as hell, that she has a DeviantArt dedicated to.
Oh my god. Yeah, she probably does have a DeviantArt. What do you think she draws?
What was the other one's name that was in the Tsunade outfit?
Zoodle? Yeah, that's it.
Zoodle. Like Zoodle and her have a DeviantArt account together. They ship like all types of gay relationships. It's like that's what they are.
Oh, look at Kurt Ritchie is a YouTuber. Oh man.
Oh man.
Now I have to show you guys this, chat. Look at Kurt Ritchie is a YouTuber. That's why he was on the panel. He makes way better videos than me. And even added it into collab vids. Maybe I should have my own playlist for that.
Let's see, 274K? Yeah, I could be that. I could be that.
You know what? I might have seen one of his videos. Unironically, I think I might have actually seen one of his videos.
I think I might have seen one of his videos.
And I think it
don't
was
know which one.
And it was about anime, I'm pretty sure. It was like why he hates anime. Yeah, it's one of these videos. I know I've seen one. Unless it's like gone or I just don't know the name of it, I'm pretty sure I know exactly the video I've seen. Wow, what a great guy. Oh jeez.
Oh, let's see the channels he's advertises.
He only advertises 3 of them, which is
let's see.
Beyond the Bot and his streaming account thing, and then Recreo? Something very specific. Those are the only ones that he advertises, though.
Huh. Weird.
Yo. He put yo in there. That means he's cool. I feel bad for Kurt. You know what, guys? Kurt is hurt. Hashtag Kurt is hurt.
Let's lay off of Kurt. He's been punished enough. He's been backstabbed hard enough.
He was betrayed by his brother.
Some of my friends thought it was Kurt because he just kind of like sat there disinterested until like Antoine arrived and they saw each other.
Oh yeah, when they saw each other and Antoine was like, "Yo, I knew it,"
Yo!
and we all knew it too. That was the breaking point. We all knew that was the start of a special bond. And then
that's worse than
Antoine.
the whole Guts
Antoine
and,
gaslit him.
Guts and Griffith.
Yeah, Antoine,
that's like Guts and Griffith.
Yeah, he
Griffith all over
gaslighted
again.
him real hard. He was like, "Oh, I knew it." Like, yeah, all right. And then he tried to like play the card, like, "Come on, man." He gives him a little wink. "Come on, man. You know who's really faking in here, don't you?"
And then the other ones were like TikTokers or something.
Yep.
I know one of them has to be like a streamer or something.
So they really probably didn't get money, but they probably did get like $100. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean,
just enough for maybe one expensive figure.
I mean, that's $100 more than I have, so TBH.
Yeah.
Speaking of $100 super chats, there are VTubers. Are you guys familiar with VTubers? I think you guys already know. Yeah, I know this is the meat of it. But also, I'm gonna bring up our CEO VTuber, who I know the identity of, but just trust me on this one, chat. But as we talk about VTubers, we could show our boss, our CEO VTuber one. She's actually cool. I know who it is, again, but she does the thing for what is it? Play Asia, which is good.
Oh.
I know they have their own little VTuber thing, and she does a great job. She plays the character.
Her model's really cute.
It is. Look at how adorable she is. But I don't like doing the VTuber thing that much because it's like I feel like if you VTube, you have to kind of have like a character, and I don't really have a character per se. I just have model.
I have this character that I'm never gonna go into VTubing. Is literally just this is my image that I choose to represent my channel.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's all it really is.
Yeah, I was into creepypasta, and now I'm not. I'm into more anime stuff, and I'm just too lazy to change it.
Of course. And so this is one of the rare cases of an English VTuber, technically, where she makes content. She doesn't do it every day, but she does do it like every so often. Hang on, I can like actually give you like sound with it.
Oh, look at that. Got a blue piece from the painting.
But she's nice. I like her. She has character, and a lot of VTubers don't really have character.
At least a lot of English ones don't have a lot of character. It's all just
NECRO's actually cringe IRL. Yeah, technically I am pretty cringe. I don't know how to talk to people. Are you kidding me? Unironically. But yeah, it's mostly the English ones that they can't stop themselves from getting into trouble.
Like, have you seen that I think it's like a Twitter that's called like English VTubers take L's.
I might have.
I think it's on Twitter. I think I follow it. Where it's just really it's a lot of English VTubers, or what my husband called Twitter VTubers, where they just promote themselves on Twitter and then they never stream.
Oh yeah, they're V-tweeters. Yeah, me and Jeans have a thing. Yeah, we have a thing for that. We actually call them V-tweeters because that's what they do. Is they have VTuber model, but then all they do is tweet. They don't produce content for the people. By the way, if you guys are wondering where Jeans is, don't worry. He's safe. He is safe. He's just playing Metal Gear Solid 5. Because this is our lives. We are Big Boss and Kaz Miller. At least that's what he likes to believe. But even then, like he has an OC, and he's not a VTuber. There are a few, and it's not all English VTubers. It's the ones that when you see them on Twitter, they always put like cock in everything. Like I'm like super gay and also cock, and you're like, okay, we get it now. Hey, when's your stream gonna happen? Stream.
I never stream. Why did I stream?
Well, that sounds pretty tough.
Y'all could just give me $5 on my OnlyFans.
You know, and that's kind of the thing too. And my personal vendetta. Okay, chat, if you're ready for a real big boy story hour, I don't like English VTubers, specifically the mainstream ones like V Shoujo. I think that they are mentally unstable individuals. That's just a hot take straight from the oven. I know that there are people that like them.
I don't know a lot about the shoujo ones. Like, I know one of them is maybe okay, and then the other ones are just kind of like a little bit not there.
That's the nice way of putting it. Yeah. That's the fun way of putting it. So V Shoujo, if you guys aren't aware, chat, don't worry. I don't think you want to know. But if you're on twitch.tv, that's where all of them stream. It's Silver Veil, Apricot, Iron Mouse, Zentreya, Nanners, Project Melody, and Hajime. Out of all of those people, the only one people seem to really like is Iron Mouse. Which, to be fair...
Yeah.
Yeah, people like their Iron Mouse.
Yeah, that's the one that my husband was talking about that is actually, has personality.
Yeah, but the other ones though, chat, let me go ahead and just kind of spoil you for a second. Silver Veil she wasn't necessarily like that bad at the beginning. Like, to me, this is a me thing. To me, she is an e-girl that knew that she could capitalize on showing off cleavage to get more viewers, which is why she had the VTuber model made. So she's kind of ingrained in that way of thinking of e-girl kind of things. Apricot used to be, she goes by like Lich VTuber now. She used to be BS Apricot. There's a long story of where people that worked with her kind of got screwed over, but also she allegedly screwed them over. And she also allegedly cheated on her husband while he was deployed in the military.
Ooh.
So I have to make sure it's alleged that this happened. So... And
like, I just know that, like, Nanners, like, once used her platform to disparage, like, degenerate lolly consumers, and then only to turn around and build her entire VTuber persona on that market.
Yeah, so that's Nanners' biggest thing, is being a hypocrite. Allegedly, even though we have proof of this, allegedly, she just really wanted to discount everything that she stands for now. She was like, oh, I don't like lolly. I think that it's disgusting, but makes her entire living off of being a lolly character. Live your own dream, I guess, but don't
like
kind of backtrack.
I guess there's something really disingenuous about that.
Yes.
At least to me, because it's like you're criticizing your fan base, but you're enabling them. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. She kind of like I love using the term now because I halfway started using it a little bit more. But she kind of gaslit a lot of the people that used to be fans of hers back in the day, and then she kind of changed up on them.
She's like, "Oh no, wait, this could benefit me.
This could,
money wise.
Wait, people.
I mean,
will pay
even
me
if
money.
I treat them like, they're still gonna love me."
I mean, to me, she can only say "mommy milkers" so many times before I start just not caring.
Yeah.
And then Project Melody, obviously she is a trailblazer on the internet because of her ability to be a cam girl, but she's virtual, which she capitalized on that market and gave a new market share to that type of content. She's not really that bad, but she also, my tinfoil hat theory is that her original creator of her 3D model and her are both awful people, because they were technically both in this for the money. It's just that she was more upfront about it than he was. That's my tinfoil hat theory.
Didn't Zentreya like allegedly, like it? Apparently, there's this rumor going around that they're allegedly a man, and they had some woman pretending to be him on a birthday stream.
I can't say for sure. I will say that
allegedly, all this is alleged.
All this is alleged, chat. Okay, allegedly this happened, but I don't know much about Zentreya other than it could be. I don't see why not, especially if they're using a what is it, like one of those text to speech things. She uses like a thing for that, and that kind of sends a weird signal to me, anyways.
Yeah.
I mean,
like it kind of just says that. I don't know. It's.
I don't like voice changers. By
I
the
guess
way.
Yeah, voice changers like.
Do I get sued for watching
There's
this?
like. I don't know. I probably should stop.
I know. At this point, I mean, listen. If they come down on us, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's slander." Well, don't worry, it's all alleged. Don't worry, guys. Pinky promise. And then, of course, our favorite.
I've seen the VOD from Treya. He had 100% had a woman on there pretending to be him.
Him/her.
That's what someone said.
Also, this is the one that I think I have the most contention with. If you ever want to know who it is Hime Hajime.
What?
Hime Hajime. Okay, by the way, they weren't ready for her to debut because on the website for V Shoujo, they still had it listed under Sid Snap, who, if you don't know, is Giguk's wife. Who, by the way, I and Spooky Weeb Trash believe that she is actually this much of a sociopath that she kind of forced him to marry her. Because the way that she acted on Twitter and the way that she kind of like sent the angry mob after a fellow Twitter person that I followed, I was like, yeah, I can see that. But
I didn't even know that Giguk was married. I just thought
she got mad at random Twitter user for criticizing the ring that she got because homegirl said, ladies, if your man gets you this ring, do better. And she didn't like that so much, so she ratioed her and then forced homegirl to private her account.
Jesus.
That's still notable. I still remember that.
That's some sociopathic shit.
Oh, don't worry, it's okay. Because when the earthquake happened over in Japan like a couple of weeks ago, don't worry, guys, it's fine. Because she just tripped and her big, massive tits caused an earthquake. Yep. I listen, I can't make this up at this point. That's just how it is. I know you wouldn't believe these unless I told you.
Getting into this drama.
Yeah, that's all of them except for Iron Mouse.
You never hear the Japan except for Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is literally the only one that has no problem.
Yeah, exactly. And like you said, I know you're going. You can tell the people.
Like,
well, the Japanese ones don't. They're on. Okay, my stance is the Japanese like Hololive and Nijisanji and all of those groups. They have things written out, like, or in the most recent case, like Bombs, they have something written out where it's supposed to be, hey, these are the rules. This is the contract. Don't break those. Don't do these things. Don't do these things. And they stay within those parameters.
They're pretty good about that. Yeah. And it's like, these are people that are playing characters.
And these guys don't play them very well.
These guys don't play them very well, except for
Iron Mouse, and she's trained in a not weird way. She's trained to kind of just to be professional about it.
Yeah. The other ones I've just heard cause conflict, but it's like the Japanese ones, they're a lot more refined in what they do. They play within their character. Heck, wasn't there an earthquake like a couple of days ago and they stayed in character during that earthquake?
Yep, that did happen. It came across my recommendeds on the YouTubes.
And it's also like the Indonesian and the Chinese ones. They also have discipline that's not presented in Western ones. A lot of Western ones is like, hey, join my OnlyFans, or look at me on TikTok. Oh, look at my real life pictures, which is, it takes, or hey, I'm a VTuber that cares about politics. Like, a lot of people go to VTubers because, at least the Japanese and Indonesian and Chinese ones, because they want to be out of politics. They're tired of politics. They're tired of hearing about politics.
Yeah, it's just all an
English
escape.
English VTubers are nothing but politics. At least some of them are.
Yeah, they need to know. You know how quickly it stopped. One of my mutuals on Twitter and another person that I follow, they got yeeted in the most recent purge that I was a part of but they were essentially saying something along the lines of just kind of like telling people about the Japanese VTubers, like respect the privacy of them, don't do anything in their chat that they can get in trouble for, that kind of thing. And for the most part, everybody has pretty much accepted that as the way of life, for lack of a better word. So when you get things like Pikami, one of my favorite VTubers, she's bilingual, which makes her streams more fun to watch because she'll speak in Japanese, and then when she's not speaking in Japanese, then she'll be speaking in English. It's really good stuff. But again, she doesn't bring up the most recent thing that happened with our fallen soldier. She's gone forever. Don't worry. We can't really speak it, but that's kind of what she just was like. Hey, don't bring it up during the streams. Like, I'm not going to talk about it on streams. Like, this is pretty much like a one-time deal that I'm telling you guys about it because company doesn't want to make the streams about it. And then no one else brought it up ever again. They were like, oh, I hope you're doing okay, but they never bring it up.
Yeah.
On the English VTuber side, hey guys, can we go ahead and get some politics put in there? Make sure that we say Black Lives Matter really loud. The people will hear us.
You know, since it's February. Oh wait, it's not.
It's not. That's anymore. Don't worry. My month is over.
We gotta change to a new we gotta change to a new political climate. What is it this time? Women.
Oh, that's right. The Twitch thing that they did. Twitch, the best website.
That I knew that would go over so well.
It's amazing.
We gotta care about women now. But it's like, and it's the same thing with like English male VTubers, because there is that little demographic of male VTubers. That it's like their main talking point is politics or promoting their own stuff or their own YouTube channels, even though it's kind of really not worth promoting at that point.
Oh, don't worry, it's gone. By the way, if you guys are wondering where that tweet went, it's gone.
It's gone. Because it's like. How do I say this? You know what I'm going to say.
Listen, we are an open community here.
It's like no one cares about politics in the VTuber community except for English VTubers.
Yeah. Again, we use it for an escape, not to deal with whatever this is.
Or deal with the fact that you post your selfies on there and you're just really trying to promote your OnlyFans or your Patreon or your YouTube channel. It's
I know, it's amazing. They listen, we live in the weirdest timeline now where this is a thing. The VTuber market is getting oversaturated, and I know that there's one guy that I kind of halfway argued with on Twitter, and he came into like my Discord DMs at some point, and I was pretty much saying it's oversaturated. I'm not saying that English VTubing is bad. It's just oversaturated. Everybody's a VTuber, and so now you kind of have to find which one works best for you. So if you want someone that's a green alien and they say trans rights, then go for it. There's no one stopping you. I don't prefer to watch that. I would rather watch the funny doggo say teeth on stream.
Or Turtle House. Small Turtle House. Like
it's amazing.
That's funny. I'd like to watch that. I don't want to watch about the inconsistencies of white people.
It's amazing, though. Come on. Everybody loves hearing about it. This is, if you guys are wondering, chat, what my favorite video, the one that I'm talking about, it's this one with Corone, and she's in 3D.
Hey guys, this is tooth.
Tooth?
Tooth?
Tooth? This tooth.
Aww.
Tooth.
I love this video. It's amazing. Who needs to talk about the climate, the political climate in America, when you can just watch funny dogs say teeth?
In 3D.
In 3D. I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm built kind of different.
Maybe.
That's what the kids
Maybe
say still.
we just don't want to get into the
Yeah.
Maybe we're just so ignorant of the political climate.
Oh, because we don't feel like changing a world that already suits us. That thing that gets used by people that say that we hate politics. God bless. Wait, have they talked about the moth VTuber? Oh yeah, the moth VTuber. That's Mother's Basement's girlfriend person.
Are they VTubing?
Yeah, well, she is. He's not. I mean, when you steal all of the guy's stuff, sure.
Like, there's this one creator that makes content. I just say on another site. I'm not gonna say who they are. But they made a new channel. It surpassed mine really quickly. Then the whole VTuber thing hit. Their channel started to get like a small decrease in views and stuff, and then they went to the VTuber thing where they're a cat boy or a dog boy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, eventually, that's gonna get old. People want you to do your original content that you did.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still riding the wave of VTubers.
Oh, sorry, chat.
I don't see the point of getting into VTubing if you're not really dedicated to playing a character. Because no one wants to see you. They want to see the character you're playing. Especially if you're...
By the way, that's Muffler Guy. Yeah, they want to see the character. Except when you guys see me, and then it's me and the character. You guys are so desperate. You don't want me to do a face reveal, but at this point, you know what? It's just going to happen one day.
That used to be the opposite of me until people saw my face. And then they were like, oh no, put it back on.
Oh my god. Yeah, they'll probably react the same way. I've shown myself at least 2 times before.
I have a TikTok where I show myself sometimes, but it's mostly like really short stuff I could not put on my channel. Otherwise, my channel would probably get taken down.
I'm surprised mine's not completely dead yet. Especially after the Guardian strike thing that they put against me. It was amazing.
Oh, wow.
I know. It was so good.
There's a lot of stuff that I'm like, how did I get away with this? I'm not gonna...
Do it on my birthday? I don't want to do that then. I don't know. I might. We'll see.
When is your birthday?
It is the 25th of May.
Oh, there
so
you go.
I got time to think about it, but I don't know where I'm going to be at. We'll see. But yeah, you did tell me a little bit about it, but it's the person in question. I was never really a huge fan of their stuff, but you know.
Oh, I was a huge fan of certain pieces that they have done. But it's a little bit repetitive now. Like, some of their content is a little bit more repetitive than it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'll say on that.
That's why you should always pick and choose your VTubers, chat. That's my
actually
statement.
That goes for any like content creator in general, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Because
oh, sorry, I got sent
certain
a thing.
like oh yeah, the VTuber is very important. The fact that it's a thread and it's 21 out of a lot says stuff about VTubers.
You know, if they, I just, at some point, people thought my alt account was made for hating English VTubers. It's not. It's just, it's all an observation, except when it's actually there in front of you. So,
like, I have a side Twitter, and I mostly use that just to retweet stuff that I like, because I know if I do it on my main one, I'm gonna get a lot of unfollows.
Yeah, that's what that's why I had my alt account for. And now they're all gone. Feels bad. But that's just the way that Twitter produces their own level of algorithm. I don't know. Just VTubing, if you get into VTubing, this is my advice, because I was asked this before, and it's probably in a magazine somewhere. I was asked what I think about VTubers, or VTubing in general. My statement is that if you want to be a VTuber, simply produce content. Doesn't matter how many people see your streams. If one person watches your stream, guess what? That's one person that wants to see your streams. And then you build from there. But I also don't want you guys to go out and spend hundreds of dollars for a failed experiment of something. I would rather you invest in Dogecoin. I'm just kidding. Don't invest in Dogecoin. Don't do that. Invest in like GameStop or something.
Coin.
Yeah, in Corona Coin. Yeah. I'm sure someone's made that. But yeah, like just don't spend your money to do a thing to not produce content, because then at that point you're just kind of burning money, unless that's your kink, and at that point go for it. But I would rather see you guys.
If that's your kink, else. I have a Patreon right here in the description. Just go to that.
Yeah, go to that. Listen, I linked it. Wait, what did I link in there? Because I think only one of the links that's in there doesn't work, and it's the Twitter one, PogChamp.
The Twitter?
Yeah, my Twitter one doesn't work because I'm dead.
Oh, your Twitter one.
I'm effectively dead on the internet. It's sad.
Like, it's one of those things where you have to start gradually. You got to kind of be like a plant where you have to start little by little by little. And you think, hey, if this keeps going, I'll invest more of my time and money in it. But it's not something that you can automatically spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on and hope that it works. Because sometimes the algorithm just does not work for that.
Listen, chat, the algorithm doesn't even work for me. So that's the only danger.
The algorithm is like, yeah, maybe that video will get 100 views, or maybe just 10. Who knows? I'm feeling lucky today. You might just get 100 views.
To be fair, I kind of don't actively try to get into the algorithm though. That's what brought me all your beautiful, sexy faces over to my channel, is the algorithm. And I was like, what? Where are you guys coming from? And I didn't know what was happening. I think I was like asleep or doing something. But who knows? I don't even remember anymore. But yeah, don't be a VTuber and not produce content. Be a VTuber like Pam, who produces content. She doesn't do it every day. And you don't have to every day, but just like, I don't know, twice a week.
Like if you do it every day, you will get tired. But do it like once or twice a day.
Yeah, just produce content. Unfortunately, I can't produce that much because I have to make a YouTube video. And this one's going to be a hefty boy because I have to go back and look
this is a
through
lot.
Yeah, it's, you know what? We still got time, don't we? We got like what? How many hours? We got like 8 minutes. 7 minutes.
We got 8 minutes. We're good.
I know. That's the arbitrary cutoff. Is like right there. So if you're wondering, the video that I'm working on at this point, I don't care. It is, what is it called? It is the Red Bard video. So Red Bard came out with a video that I'm sure you guys have already seen about what is it? Localization? That one.
Localization and translation.
Okay. This is the one that I'm working on currently. If you guys have seen it, don't worry, I have it in the works. I've actually written a script for it, which will be available on Patreon. Wink, wink. I'm going to put the script up there because I always forget to edit the video content stuff. But Red Bard is essentially this YouTuber here who, in this video, is very dismissive of the good faith arguments of why people do not want localization shoved into their animangos. Here's a segment that I can play. We did this on like Twitch at some point.
What a fun and often completely misunderstood word that is.
So she says that this is misunderstood. I know I could play the rest of it, but don't worry, you'll see it later. So what weebs think localizing is. It says, if you're a real cishet patriarch, then you'll cash me outside Walmart, Kevin. What localizing actually is, if you're a real man, kitty cat, then you accept any fight. Now, the only problem is that the top one does happen. But again, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to combat this at some level. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. It hurts. It's a very painful video to sit through. But I went through this video at least 2 times already, and I might go back over it a 3rd time. But this is what they're going to argue is why you don't want a direct translation, and why you don't want to pay these services that are ruining translations, but she never says anything about it. She's like, oh, well, these
She's
people
never really upfront about it.
Oh no, she's like, oh well, these people in the industry like Crunchyroll, like we should hold them accountable. And I'm like, yeah, but we can't do the fighting for them. Don't worry, that's a whole part near the end of the video, because she's like, you guys don't have the same energy, is essentially what she says about like these translators only get paid like $1 a page for translating and typesetting. And if this outrages you, then it should. Well, it's not my problem that company doesn't know how to manage people and that the people don't know how they should be managed. If they don't like it, unionize or something. I don't know. I have it all written out. That's what the next video is. It's a big major video. And then the one after that for the month of April will be a very nice video. It'll be an unexpected video. It's one that was technically requested by the people. I can't really say what it is because then it'll ruin the surprise. I have to clickbait it.
Hush, hush.
It's going to be a clickbaity video. Josie's going to know what it is. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to know.
But it is very clickbait indeed. Yeah, that's the Red Bard video. Don't worry, I already gave it a dislike because I read through it. Oh god, if you guys haven't watched the video yet, go ahead and watch it and then form your own opinion, because apparently I live in a hug box and I don't want people to think that that's the case. I request NECRO's feet video. You know what, if you guys keep asking for it, you'll get it. Maybe
it'll be special on the Patreon.
You know what, maybe that's what I should start doing. You guys will get monthly feet pics.
There you go.
But I don't want to step on eggs or anything.
Maybe I'll get a lot more patrons. We'll just make you step on like snails or something, then it gets gradually worse than that.
You know, I don't know what people want to see on feet. It's so weird.
I never understood people that are into feet. It's like it's the same thing with armpits and hair. It's just.
Oh, by the way, so technically, because if you as a I know we got like a couple of seconds left. So you as a voiceover artist, you know that. So there's a part in this video where she calls what 4Kids does. She calls them hack dubs, where they don't respect the original source material. In this, she brings up 4Kids as a thing about, well, they don't respect the source material, especially like One Piece. And I said, no, One Piece technically isn't a hack dub. They dubbed it over just fine, but they had to.
They dubbed it over. Yeah, they had to censor it.
Yeah, and understandably so. But then again, if you're going to 4Kids to expect the best, I don't know what to tell you.
Like that's sort of like a false like argument to make. Like 4Kids had to censor a lot of things, but you're talking about media that where it's for an older audience, so censorship really should not be a thing. And that's
when you get to here, though, it's like
false equivalencies.
Yeah, and when you get to here, they're like, oh, well, they had to conform to American TV standards. And I was like, yeah, that's just like the COPPA thing here on YouTube. If you're making content specifically targeted at kids, you have to let them know that, and you have to stay within these guidelines. But if you're making it for not children, then you can swear as much as you want, probably, before you get demonetized.
before you can say one F word.
Yeah,
but
it's like
it's
a
like
weird
that
T
was
rate.
that was just a really false equivalency to make
There it is, the
when
hack
you're
dubs
talking about,
part.
when you're talking about translations.
We're gonna let you do a live debunking right now.
Completely alter their source material like this, and it's hack dubs. And in case it wasn't obvious, yeah, rather than fully localized dubs, the entire 4Kids library is just full of hack dubs.
Now, I looked up hack dubs almost as a definition, and it essentially was, it doesn't respect the source material, based on what she said as well. I try to look it up. There's not a real definition, but between what she said and what it also says, these technically aren't hack dubs because they still in some way respect the source material, because you know that they're searching for a treasure and everything.
Yeah. You still know that those are magical girls that are fighting aliens or whatever, and you still know that these are pirates looking for a lost treasure. But when you change a scene out of its context, that is different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're saying, what was the, like, a patriarchy, oh, I changed my outfit because the patriarchy didn't like it. When that context was changed, like, in English, it was changed to that, and in Japanese, it was just like, oh, well, people were complaining, so I just did this.
That would make that a hack dub, according to her.
That
But
is a
again,
hack dub.
if you bring up that, then you're just arguing in bad faith. That was what she said afterwards. Don't worry, guys. You'll see the whole video later.
That's her excuse.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't worry. The whole video is infuriating. Don't worry. It'll premiere soon. Once I get done with it, finding all of the articles that I wrote down again, because there's a bunch of them, and getting the screenshots, which is not hard, but I have to move everything from Chrome all the way over to Firefox because I always start my research on Chrome, so that's what takes up a lot of time. But once I do that, then it'll pretty much be done and out for patrons first, and then YouTube members on the same day, but then afterwards it'll be for everyone. And YouTube is weird about what videos you can and can't upload, like if they're the same length or something like that, so I have to change them up a little bit, but they're not different, essentially. But that's enough of the shill segment. That's all I have. Did you want to shill your own shill segment by any chance?
I guess I can shill my YouTube and my I would say Discord, because nothing ever happens on the Discord. But I guess I could shill my channel. I do comic dubs on there, manga dubs, webtoon dubs that I'm debating whether or not continuing them.
Also, there's Muffler Guy outside. Don't worry. TK
Yeah,
TK is
Guy.
writing in Muffler Guy for you. Don't worry.
He's part of the lore.
I was about to say, did it erase all my views? Because I know I saw like a bunch of these. But yeah, make sure you sub to Josie.
Yeah, that's me. Hello. I have a Patreon. I have a Twitter. Y'all
I
can
don't
go
have a
on.
Twitter.
I have a TikTok that I post the shorter content on. Because there's a lot of like short content that I don't put on here. And it's usually all by the same name, DeadJosey. So
Make sure you guys go to the $100 tier, by the way. There's only one spot left.
there's only one spot left to the $100 tier.
And you get ASMR. You can request a personal ASMR recording for up to an hour.
ASMR.
I'm not doing that for you, chat. I don't love you that much. I'm just kidding. I do. I'm just kidding. I might. You know what? That's what I should do. You guys get
You know what?
one.
I might extend it to 2 more people. 2 more people can join that 100 tier per month.
Your Patreon's so
Who
well
knows?
set up, and mine's like actual trash.
Can I give you spoilers? I didn't set up my Patreon. My husband did that for me.
See,
because I didn't want to do it.
But it's so professional. But make sure you go to Josie's Patreon, obviously, if you want ASMRs. Because I know that you guys are into feet, so you're probably into ASMR, don't at me. And then also sub to our YouTube, and then follow her on Twitter. I don't have a Twitter, so I probably can't really pull it up. But you guys know that the links are down there. It's so sad. I'm so lost without my Twitter, because I can't see the news or retweet big anime titties.
I was like, well, at least you're less stressed out, so you don't have to look at anti-Twitters.
You know, that's true. The more that I don't have to look at bad takes, I think the better. But
yeah.
But that's all we have for stream today, chat. I don't know when the next one might be, but if we do another one, it'll be just a regular chill stream. We're gonna watch Mother's Basement's weird video question mark of the thing that he does sometimes. But I think that's all I have. You want to say bye to the chat?
Bye, chat.
Make sure you wash your hands, chat.